Okay, drop and feast.
What is this horse thing from?
One swapped our appearances.
Yeah, I know, but I want it.
Alright, I put an icon on on Willow Bush, and then melee is as, so follow the icons. Alright guys, get in position.
Real quick, let's do shout order. Me first, Pebble second, Ray third, and Thug fourth.
That's good. Brew, are you on Discord?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, 1 sec.
Alright. So you can probably save your cooldown for the first pillar and use it on 2, 3, 4.
I'm good to go.
We shouldn't be taking much damage with the pillar, though.
Oh, by the way, Kaladin gave me a bunch of Vantage runes, so give me a second. Kurt, what'd you like?
Agility.
I'd wait on the Vantis runes. I want to use
Save them for general.
just in case we do kill this fight. So
Okay.
We almost killed the fight last night. This one will be easy.
We did.
Yeah, we brought in some reinforcements tonight too.
Excellent.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
we should get range, get in.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Range move right.
Beware.
Shots up.
Beware. Beware.
Range move forward.
Beware.
I'm tranking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Range move forward.
Beware.
I think we have too many down.
Range move left.
Beware.
Do we want to wipe this up or want to keep pulling?
So wipe this up.
All right.
On pull, can the tanks pull the boss a little bit to the left? Because we're in that corner and can't really see anything.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Was it kind of different, Mark? Other than star, because that seemed to fall off it during the fight for some reason. Thank you.
Thanks for the food.
I had one. I just forgot to drink it. I'm flasked up now.
Okay, cool. Alright, let's count it down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Oops.
I got port.
Range right.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Move forward and right.
Beware.
Salvation's up.
Shouts up.
Beware. Beware.
Move left.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Rallying up.
Beware. Beware.
Move left train. We're gonna want to move backwards. Move forward.
Stay with your chains, guys.
Can you start moving them toward the back of the room, Kyle?
Sip.
Hemming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Move forward range.
Both tanks are out, so
Just wipe it.
and Thug we had no battle res. We used it right off the start for the other tank.
Beware.
It's Soulstone, our tanks. I got feast.
Willow's mark fell off again.
Try this mark this time.
Luckily, we get priest buff.
In position, please. And tanks counted down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Forward.
Beware.
Salvation's up.
Shouts up.
Beware. Beware.
We're gonna move forward to our right. To your left.
Four, three, two, one.
Arlington up.
Beware.
Yeah, Tokyo right.
Rallying cry.
Can I get full again, please?
I got it.
Beware.
Move forward, range. To your left.
Beware.
Too many down.
I'm just sweat.
4, 3, 2, 1.
When we get pulled in from the chain slam, we always go back to the same spot where we came from, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I moved a little too fast from that running out.
Yeah, I think so. I kind of just stay glued to the range marker person.
Okay.
So, like, if they're not back fast enough, I stay on top of them.
Okay.
So let me ask a question about the pathing through the pillars, because I see the puddles dropping here in the alcove, but there's a whole like rainbow of puddles dropping in between the pillars. Is that on purpose? Is that accurate?
Some just randomly spawn in different places also.
The ones that
No,
are
it
dropping
was
randomly could be from melee running out during the stomp.
They all need to run in the same direction then.
Yeah, so we run. Melee in general tries to run back towards ranged, but that could be where you see those, loose puddles in between.
no, they're not loose. They're definitely in like a pathing pattern. I mean, they almost look like a rainbow, but we're going to need that middle area, for the other pillars. So I'm just wondering if that's something we're doing on purpose, like there's no other option, or if that's
Something that we
need to
can
clean up.
try as melee, because ranged is free to move wherever they want, but something that we can try as melee is that if when we run out, is to run out, towards the walls, and then try to stack the rubble as best as we can where it's been dropped before, so that we try to keep open areas. Just an idea.
Yeah. And something for ranged, if there's nothing behind you, try and scoot up as close as you can to like the edge of one of the things that's already been dropped, because we're wasting space otherwise.
I've been trying to keep us as close as I can to the other puddles.
Is this up?
I'm going to be a minute.
Okay.
I'm flying from Orbos to my place.
Do we want the tank to be sort of against that left wall so we can move to that moon area as a group? Because, you know, I always have to try to scoot up and to reach the tank. The tank is usually around here, around blue, and that's why I have to move to where Sludge is about right there to reach the tank. Should we have the tank closer to the gate on the left side?
When Brew and I tank this, I tank him literally wherever moon. Actually, we tank him on the opposite side, but so we would start on purple and we tank him nice and tight onto purple. And when we run out to where circle's at right now, and then ranged and melee, you know, would run towards moon into the little alcoves. So yes, to answer your question, when we tank it nice and tight into purple, and then once we break the first pillar, we try like I move him as tight as I can with my back into the rubble. Okay, or I'm sorry, with his back into the rubble, um, to save as much space as possible.
Kaladin, so after you tank it, you can try to get the Sludgefist towards moon.
After the first pull or straight away?
After the first pull. So, you know, after the first pull, you know, we're going to be on purple. The first rebel drop, we're going to be trying to go into orange, and then that's when, you know, you can try to get it to moon, so we can try to move up from there. So I think the first, you know, phase before the charge, we will be in the area that he is right there.
Sure thing.
Okay. And Willow, you said something about the external cooldowns for tanks. When would you like to have those?
Just periodically throughout the fight, just call for them every now and then just to help with the tank damage. We're losing a tank every now and then, so probably just help.
Okay. So tanks, when you're moving, maybe try to pop a defensive cooldown in case that the healers can catch up.
Just things are moving together, correct? Always,
Yeah.
always staying together.
Oh yeah. That's required. Alright, tanks counted down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Move to your right range.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Really take on what you want after this. Can I get 4, please?
Coming up. Salvation.
Range move forward.
Four, three, two,
I'm tranking.
one.
Slide to the right a little bit. Willow, slide to the right for the roar so we don't get kicked back into dust. There you go.
Range move forward.
Answer that. It just stack.
Battle res.
So just
Just stack.
Beware.
Go ahead. So when you try to run out of the stomp and you can't make it, just say your name. I'll try to pull you out.
Well, sometimes you can't because if they're changing and kill us. Right?
That'd be a
Yeah.
clutch.
Yeah.
Clutch leap.
Thanks for the fish. Healers, we're here just be trying to heal the tanks as much as we can. The raid damage really comes at phase 1 and after the roars, so I think we only need a couple of people to kind of fully heal the raid after those. But priorities on the tanks.
I don't know about the other healers, but I know that I sometimes have range issues with the tanks. I'm almost wondering if maybe we should have the tank healer, whoever that is, stand in melee. That way
Well,
they
that should be the paladin.
I don't know where Dralis is standing.
Dralis and me that are in range of the tanks. The problem is that occasionally we have to run away, and that's when that happens, or when you guys have to move. That's when the tanks usually die.
Yeah, so I'm going to run Diva Aura because it drops off a bit with the raw knockbacks and having to move. So that might help a little bit with that. But I'm having to use Word of Glory a lot more than Shield of the Righteous. So I'm having to mitigate a lot less to spot heal myself, which is causing problems.
I'll put more focus on you this time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much keeping my Guardian on cooldown, so
I mean, the dude hits like a truck. I've got a stamina flask running in instead of a strength flask. I still might as well be made of paper.
Just give it a shot.
Willow needs a mark.
Whoops. Yeah, just cancel that. Cancel that. Grayson, you ready?
Oh, yeah. We were canceling pull, so.
Good. Yeah, tanks counted down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Range move right.
Beware.
Do we not have a melee marker?
It dropped off. Let me put one on.
3, 2.
Triangle.
Range move right.
Charge gun. Oh, him first. Him.
Station.
Shots up.
Beware.
Ranged, inched up a little bit. Anticipate the roar.
Beware.
Range move forward. We're gonna move to the back side of moon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Move forward range.
Salvation going up.
Range stack on square.
Range move forward. Range move to your right.
Restack on square, guys.
I'm down. Both tanks are down.
It's the same time every time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Use the chain pull. Turd and Gray, what'd you guys die of? Did you get run over?
Churd speed did I believe at the end because chain broke.
Yeah.
Stuck back there because I don't want to break the chain, but then the chain broke when the chain pull happened.
Well, the painting pedals are much better.
Yeah.
For what that's worth.
I think if you're a healer and you're not getting chained, maybe you should stay out of the chain pull into the boss so you can just focus on healing. I think that would probably help out the tanks some.
Yeah, we need somebody to be up to take that giant hit because the tanks are just dropping at that point.
Yeah. We'll probably call out if we get chained, then the tanks would need to pop a defensive at that point. But if the healers are not being chained, then we should be okay.
Maybe you should be conservative with your defensive cooldowns. Save it for the chain.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, let's try and save Ancient Kings for that.
Thank you,
Guardian
Sarkin.
Defender might be good because it prevents your death, right?
It does, but only reduces 20% damage.
Let me check what DBM is using for icons. I thought DBM's only using a star. How come it kept getting dropped off? Put a skull on Az this time. Hopefully this one doesn't drop.
So to clarify, whenever we do he does the stomp, I'm running back towards range, right?
Yeah.
So ideally, if we can be right at the edge of the stomp and melee runs back right to where range is, we're going to control that puddle every single time. So we can anticipate the movements. But if you guys run in a different direction, it just presents an obstacle for us moving forward because we're going to eventually get to that spot in a fight, which that rubble is going to be there. So we're going to have to navigate that. So we want to try to have melee run to ranged as much as possible to strategically place the rubbles. When we get to the fourth pillar, though, if we get that far, melee is going to need to drop it on the wall left side when we're coming into the room, as opposed to running out the range because there won't be any room to drop the puddles. Just so we all know that.
Copy.
Grayson, you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Alright, let's count it down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Range move forward and right.
Hateful gaze.
Elevation's up.
Shouts up.
Beware. Beware.
Use defensive when we get pulled in.
Range move forward.
Get ready.
Coming back to the same spot, guys.
Defensive.
We're gonna actually go to the backside of the moon, but yeah.
We lost 2 healers.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Range move left. I'm getting dropped.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
I'm shrinking.
I'm gonna use rally now.
Range move forward.
Pensive.
Four, three, two, one.
Range move forward.
They just screwed up somehow.
Wipe it up.
I think our deaths usually come after the chain slam, and he does that AoE, and that seems to kill people. So I think it's probably because the healers all get pulled in, and we try to run out, and while we're running out repositioning, people get AoE'd and they die. So I think if you don't have the chains on you, try to avoid being pulled in, so we can do some healing.
We just need a cooldown for the chain, and then for one right after the pillar break. We have more than enough healers to use our healing CDs for them purposes.
It's just whoever is not chained can pop a cooldown for that.
That last one was RNG. It was a random rubble that spawned right when we got chained, and when we got pulled in, the rubble fell. And yeah.
Talking about on that, was it the second pillar, Chuck?
Yeah. No, the very first pillar.
So, yeah, it is. It is the first one. So
Also,
I
Chuck,
saw that
do you-
too, and I don't know if it's intended like that. So melee was positioned perfectly, range got gripped in, and as soon as the grip came in, the rubble fell.
Yep.
And I'm not sure, and we can use that to our advantage. We can anticipate now. If he's going to drop rubble as soon as he chains in, then melee can preemptively move. As soon as the grip comes in, we can start moving to his opposite leg, and that would free up range to move out. But I
So
did miss that too.
one more thing with the yeah, I'll do the range movements, Willow, no problem. Because I was gonna say one improvement that can be made, and it's not that you were doing a bad job at all, Willow. You're doing a good job with your movements. But we're not game planning. Is we're falling out of range on some of the roars. So we got to anticipate the knockback and be a little closer. So I think the plan should be we should be right on the edge of his stomp. That way, when he roars, we're still within range of the tanks. That way, we still have throughput with the healing because we're getting knocked back. We're max distance of healing, but then when he roars, we're going back 5 yards, and we got to run back 5 yards to get back into healing, and that's when tanks are dying. It has nothing to do with the pillars. I really feel like it's just being in range.
Okay, and when the chains go out, if you're a healer and you're not being changed, just call out on Discord so we know. If there's no call out, that means all the healers got chained and we're all getting pulled in. then you need to take a health pot or something. Grayson, you're doing the first salvation at first pillar, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll him the second. You can him the third, and I'll salvation the fourth. Wyson, is your cooldown on, is it an instant cast?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if no healers called out that they're not chained, then you're probably up.
Okay.
I think if people are topped off before he does the rush, nobody should really die, right?
No.
Okay.
Need their cooldowns before he hits.
Unless they're standing the place.
Yep. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Since we have two healing cooldowns per one that we can do one right before and one right after to get everybody top back on.
Okay. Right, let's give it a shot.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Right. We're gonna go right on the next one as well.
Healer's not chained.
I'm good.
Beware.
Everybody stack on square. There you go. Give melee a place to run. We're gonna go right.
3,
Melee.
Make sure
right.
everybody gets topped off.
1.
Beware.
Do a shout now. Before he hits.
Salvation's up.
Roar and 5. Move up a little bit. Follow square. Follow square. Move up a little bit. Anticipate the roar.
Beware. Beware.
We're just gonna move forward.
Grayson's out.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Through the rubble, guys.
Beware.
Everybody up.
Rallying
Shout
cry.
now. Yep.
Hit me.
We're gonna be moving right ranged.
Beware.
We're gonna be sidestepping right ranged.
Melee, we should be on his left leg running back.
What?
A little bit of lag there for me.
I was gonna say, anyone else lagging?
Yeah.
Coming
Yeah,
same
I did.
spot.
I got a spike right there.
All right. A lot of people down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rallying.
Move up.
Swipe it up.
Well, there were no tank deaths that time.
Healers, how was the range? Were there any issues with being out of range after roars?
No, range
No,
was good.
I think that was okay.
All right.
With how much melee we have to, I don't think we need as many people going in with the yanking.
Yeah, but that depends on the melee positioning, because if they're like on the leg and the boss is turned,
Yeah.
they have to be inside the circle to split the damage. So I mean, we could do a call out for, when the chain happens, melee get ready to move, and they just move in a direct line of sight of us, so that it's split.
Yeah, just call out a soak, melee soak.
Check your flasks.
Let's count.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Get ready to soak.
Beware.
We're going to be moving right.
2, 1.
Beware.
Shots up.
We're going to be moving right again. Move up. Coming right back to this wall.
For this next stomp, Bailey should move towards ranged.
Moon. It'll be moon, guys. Run towards moon. Here it comes.
4, 3.
All right, we're going to go back left range, back left.
Hemming.
Willow take over.
We're gonna want to move left and forward.
Still stack on square, guys.
Move forward. Range move back. Range move forward.
And that.
We're gonna move right back to where we were.
Thanks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep. It's a wipe there.
Just that.
I haven't asked yet. Are we hitting our DPS requirements per pillar?
I think as long as
Yeah,
people
we
don't.
definitely
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, we're hitting the DPS. We're dying to chains. Chains is what's killing. Is the rubble falling and melee splitting?
Can we pre-call where we're gonna move for ranged? Instead of waiting to the ground is like about the throw was about to fall and hit everybody. I noticed we're like calling it out very late.
I'd always anticipate we're gonna move forward and right for the start, and then we're gonna move left and back, or just left on the way down through. And then after we get past the second pillar, it's gonna be like side to side movements, trying to make fill up as much as possible, so we have all this back room full for the last two pillars.
Flasks and oils should be expired.
I'll drop a cauldron when I get back there.
Hey, do we want to take a break before we pop our new stuff?
I wouldn't mind.
All right, let's go ahead and take a 5-minute. Hopefully you haven't popped your flasks.
Can we get a summoning closet, please? Thank you.
Can Willow also get a summon in a minute?
Sure.
Who else? I'm sorry.
Willow.
Copy.
Won't let me summon. What the fuck?
That's because I'm not on a loading screen.
Yeah.
Need to make more potions.
I know it's pretty easy that we move right, then we move left, but I think it would help to call out anyway.
I think we'll call out.
Just basically, once we move to a new spot, just say, "Hey, here's where we're gonna go next."
Yep.
Instead of waiting for the rubble to show up.
Well, you have to wait for the rubble because it's random on a player, and it could be melee. So you have to adjust when it spawns.
Yeah, true. But if range stays all stacked, then we don't really have to move then. I'm sorry, I was calling out for range movement.
So your first 3 movements are going to be the same every time. You're going to go right, you're going to go right, and then you're going to go up and right. So there's the first 3 movements every single time, no matter what. After that, I've been doing callouts. we're going to go around a little cove right behind them. We're starting right over at diamond. We're going to go right. Then our second movement is to go to circle. And then our third movement is going to go to the peak, which is going to be up and right. Those first three movements need to be the same every time. And there should be rubble left at every one of our feet because melee should be running right back to us. That's how we control the rubble. Then after that, depending on if melee's running out to the center or running to us, it gets a little bit random. So we have to wait until we see the swirlies to be able to dictate what route we're going to take to not use the center of the room.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Harm, can you drop Molly for me, please?
Yeah. Mailbox back here.
Is everybody back?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll drop a cauldron here if everyone's back.
Stuff.
Only one person needed to feast their saber.
Really? Oh well.
I'm here, sorry.
I'll eat it again.
You put the cauldron there just to watch us all run.
Yep.
Can we put a mark on Dralis for melee stack?
Can you just give a Trail assist, Saber?
So special now.
Assist.
That's your trophy, bro. That's all you're getting is a mark.
So I don't want to throw wrenches in all this, but we're dying from not being coordinated when we're running. Melee's getting split, healers are getting shot. So this fight's all about position and cooldown management. We are failing miserably at position because we're all kind of going our own ways. And the easiest way to kind of help that is, and I may blow this all up here, is we need marks a lot over the room. And then basically what we'll do is I'll call right leg, left leg, and then what mark we're running to, so we're all running the same direction. And that'll help keep the center clear. And ideally, we run all this shit to the walls. And that's kind of the way we've been doing it. I'm not trying to shit on anybody's parade, but we consistently get 10% or less on every pull. It's just a matter of fine tuning.
Yeah, whatever.
So we're not
We've
even.
never killed this, so.
Yeah, so let's do this. I'm just gonna. The tanks know where they're going. This is all irrelevant right now. So I'm gonna use these marks here. So we're gonna call colors. I'm gonna say melee running towards blue, running towards silver, whatever it is. And we're gonna use these as call points throughout the fight. And they're basically gonna be the 6 pillars of the room. And we're always gonna want to be moving towards one of those cardinal colors. That's just reference points.
There's a cauldron over here. Make sure you got a flask if you didn't.
Thank you.
I didn't even notice the person dropped it.
So, just for conversation, allow me, please. I usually on our raids, me and Harm do. Let me call this one. Just listen to what I say when I say please, and we'll just try one with me. And if it's another failure, then that'll be it for me for one night. Is that cool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, we're open to anything that could improve the raid.
I agree. So let's try cleaning up this way. Who's leading for melee? Arm or Chuck? Or excuse me,
Yeah,
range?
I got range. First
Okay.
3 movements for everybody, just so you know. It doesn't need to be called out. We're moving right, we're moving right, we're moving up and right. We're just going to go around a little cove right by his left ass cheek. We're going to go right around that circle there. Same movements every time. After that, I'll start calling them out. Don't stand there in the rubble. If it spawns on us, just start moving. You know, if comms break, just follow the square.
I'm gonna change yours to skull, buddy. Tanks pull and stack him on blue. That's your stack point. Melee, we're gonna use that little cove over there where that flag is, which is behind his right leg. That's gonna be that general area / back towards moon is gonna be our stack points for the first couple of things before the first thing, and then we'll go from there. Tanks probably. There you go, just for ease of conversation. So melee on X, range on skull.
Yeah, you're gonna want to change skull because it changes around.
I think everyone's been changing. I haven't figured out why it's doing that yet either.
One of the add-ons puts it on whoever gets chain pulled.
All right.
Square started working good.
All right. I just didn't want to mix it with. Here, I'll make this. I'll get rid of this one then. Make that one skull. Just for ease, you'll follow square. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right. Larry? Sorry.
We good to go?
Find out. Got a lot of guys without flash still. We got a lot of dudes without rocks and
I know
oils
that
and all that.
those two pop it on pull.
Call.
One tanks.
Go ahead. Remember, tank him on skull in that little cove over there. Leave us room. So kind of at that gate, basically, that little gate area. Melee, we're going to be running back towards moon on the first run out.
Yep, run right to range. We're all going to stack together, be one happy family. That way we're controlling the rubbles.
On tanks,
Okay.
please.
Ready, check.
Yeah, everyone's ready.
Five, four.
Go away. Busy.
3, 2,
Thank you.
1.
Beware.
All right, stack up, melee. You're going to be on his right leg, right where X is, nice and tight. We're running straight back into the cove on the first one. Stomp coming in 5. Get ready. Melee, start running. Straight back. Follow X.
Right.
Go. Stay where you're at, tanks. Got a war coming. Healers, get ready. Right after the chain.
Beware.
Res Willow, please. Straight back.
4,
Stay on his right leg.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Okay, let him go through. There you go. Squeeze back here. Hit him.
Guys, stack on
Shout.
square.
Battle shout.
Salvation's up.
Alright, once this guy's done, take him as close to Moon as you can go. That whole corner's clear. So we're going to be some movement here. Get ready. Stay with your chain guy. Hurry up, we got 10 seconds for a stomp. Start moving him. The whole area is clean.
Beware.
Moving forward a little bit more. Melee, we're running straight back towards range. Battle res root, please. We got it.
Can't.
Down,
We use it on
Range.
me.
We're gonna run right. Run right.
Well, that's the idea. At
Okay.
least. Swipe it up. So you see, we all die. Just stand in the garbage. See how the rebel looks? That's the not the ideal, obviously, but it's more ideal when we have more room.
4, 3,
No, that felt really controlled. I love it.
1.
And we just gotta keep the tanks up.
Beware.
Well, that time we had the bad luck that 2 of the rebels spawned on the tanks as we were moving out.
Yeah. But I think the garbage was a lot better, at least.
Give me 1 second. Something happened with my keyboard. I need to swap it out real quick.
like it works. I can.
Practicing your strokes.
It's for later tonight.
I was talking about keystrokes, Saber.
Whoops.
Can you send me back?
I don't know. None of my keys are working. I need to start.
He said he was restarting.
Sunflower.
Double rainbow.
Where do you guys get those rainbows from? I always wondered.
Fellwood.
That.
The
It's
Fellwood quest. Takes about like 15 minutes to get it.
A lot quicker to get that than it is the sunflower.
Sunflower.
Oh, this Sunflowers was easy until they nerfed that.
Saber's over here just standing with the sunflowers.
You?
Oh, hell no, I am a female cow.
You jerk, my mirror has such a long cooldown.
No, nah.
Yep.
Do we want to do a pull with outside cam? Bring it back in.
He's one of the top DPS.
Okay.
I mean, we're not getting through mechanics right now, so.
True.
Computer crapped out.
Said pull without him.
Yep. Okay, alright. Ready to check?
We'll kick him from the group. We'll invite him back when he's ready.
Okay. Just come.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Keep an eye on X melee.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Shots up.
Salvation's up.
Beware.
Is it lagging for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Beware.
Lag.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty bad.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
Oh no.
Swing and a miss.
They just froze halfway to the pillar.
Beware.
That's weird because I'm not getting any latency for the world or anything.
It's a secret cost.
That was the one. Blizzard just ruined it.
Yep. We should get a refund for this.
Yeah.
Right.
Demand a refund for that fight.
Yep.
Want my 2 cents back.
Mm-hmm.
We could make it happen. I'm up for it.
My whole month has been ruined.
As the ghost does.
I'm opening a ticket.
Ticket it.
You.
I'll sign your ticket.
I wonder if that could be a class action. The server lags.
Yep.
The shard.
Can we also include like other things, like make this a better melee fight?
And how I didn't get gear last week.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's an arbitration clause somewhere in that license agreement.
Yeah, you've got the rent is too damn high, and you got the loot is too damn low.
Ever since that discrimination lawsuit, I bet they're all covered.
All right, let's count it down.
Psycam back?
No, his computer cracked out.
Oh, okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
My DBM's not working now.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Shouts up.
Roar and 5 move up a little bit ranged.
Beware.
I was trying to anticipate
Right
your
back.
lag outs.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, lag.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Healer down, most of melee's down.
Pull up.
Yeah, we
Sweat.
gotta start moving them.
3,
Well,
2, 1.
Just whip it up.
Didn't miss much Psycam.
Yeah, we beat him twice. Just to let it set it in there.
Everything you needed.
We actually skipped this boss, went to Stone Legion.
And he helped us fight them, and then we won.
Yep.
And he gave us 4 of his heads.
Charm of Eternal Winter for the win.
You can never have too many heads.
Sorry about that, guys. It looks like my power supply blew on my main computer.
Ooh.
Oh man, that sucked.
Lucky thing my wife has a 1660 Ti in her computer, so it's not the best, but it's better than nothing.
It's enough to play WoW.
Yeah. The lucky thing, I was actually on it the other day, and I already have all my add-ons set up.
He looks like he'll need a summon. He's in Orbis.
No, I'm in Raven Dress now.
Oh yeah, well your nameplate hadn't updated till just now.
So I know we haven't gotten to the point yet where we're kind of stable after the second pillar, but tanks, we're going to start moving them to where the start is here, essentially. After the very first pull in, after the second pillar goes down. So that's when we're going to start going down this strip here a little bit, because we're not, range has absolutely no place to go after that first pull in.
Okay, so once the second pillar goes down, you want to move them down here towards where basically where triangle is, then after the third one down to where orange is.
Yeah, you should be around here.
Triangle's a bit too close, but
yeah, you can't exactly. We just don't want the roar to break the pillar, so we want to get as close as we can before the gaze, and then
the third one will basically need to be where this closet is, and then move down after that. Good stuff.
Brew, you back?
He. I was gonna say, well, I think he's got something to take care of with his daughter.
Okay.
Harm?
Yeah, I can swap. See. Let me see if I have a tome. Give me 1 second, just let me check my talents. All right, I'm straight.
Drow.
Yo.
I wasn't sure if you were muted, bro. I haven't been hearing you with melee callouts.
I was.
I get.
Okay, there he is.
I've got you. I'm here.
You're set as a tank now?
Yep, set up as a tank.
Alright, let's count it down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Can we get like misdirect or something?
Yeah, misdirect one out.
Beware.
It's gonna be our sweet spot melee. Comes our war.
Ouch.
Beware.
Let's get the healer up.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Miss Grayson.
Shout.
Coming up.
Shouts up.
Salvation's up.
All right, I think I have him. I want to move him back towards the corner in the little cove.
Yep.
Sure thing.
Melee, stick with me.
Let me turn him around.
We're gonna go his right leg.
I'm up. I got a cooldown.
We're gonna do the same thing again.
Beware.
Coming back to the same spot range.
Here comes the next four.
Beware.
I'm moving him back a little bit for the rebel.
Yep.
Sure.
Move forward, range, melee. Moving forward more harm.
4,
Melee goes left leg.
3,
We're gonna go out
2,
this way.
1.
Nice and clear area.
He's charging.
Oh,
Yeah, we got lost a bunch on that one. Shout.
We want to wipe this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Staying in bed.
We're wiping.
Yeah. Bam. Ba-da.
Beware. Beware.
So what do we think is going on? Because we're not really making progress. There's
I know what
something.
went on that run. The melee didn't have any room to back up from the thing, and everyone died.
He did.
I-
Okay. I'll try to back up a little bit further.
Just move them over to moon after the first one. That area. Just use this other area we're here on.
Okay.
We're flirting a lot with double tanking them in the same spot. You know what I mean?
Let me get a kit up.
Who's taking them first? Cal or?
I am. I'm taking him. I'm taking him. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Beware.
Range.
Beware.
Comes a stomp. Melee, get ready. Straight back.
Can't see the DK for some reason.
Or
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rally.
Yep, it's up.
How did I get that?
Salvation.
So after this pillar slim, you want him by the opposite side, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Got a lot
Use
of
the
town
room.
already.
Use the room a little bit better.
Beware.
All right, he's coming over to Moon.
Stay on his left leg melee. Moving forward a little bit, huh? Left leg, left leg, left leg. We're gonna run straight back in the little hole there. Get ready. It's coming. Right to ranged. Next time we're going on the right of the puddle. Arms down.
Beware.
Yeah, it was a melee swing.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
I wasn't able to see dynamics that entire fight. I don't know why.
Beware.
Well, that's odd.
I could see Kaladin, but he out of range or something.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, our start point was a little bit further back on that first pool.
Yeah, I did take him further. Do you want me to pull him to the same marker, or do you want me to keep him where he's at and then walk back towards Skull?
I want you to keep him right where he's at now, just for the starting point, and then make your way to Skull when we move on the first rubble, because we're going to be moving towards Skull in that direction. But I need the healers to be able to hit you.
That's fine. It's just a little, we used to pull it all the way to Skull. Okay, no big deal. I'll take him where he's at. No, I'll stay in range of you guys. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
How did I die? You guys taunt pulling?
Beware.
How? The fuck? I was in melee. Why did it link me with you?
I still don't see dynamic.
That made no sense.
Like you don't see me in your frames at all, Saber?
I see you in your frames, but you're like out of range, so I can't heal you.
It's like grayed out or whatever.
Yeah, it's grayed out.
You might want to reload UI because I mean he was pretty close to us.
He's in range. I don't know.
I've had that happen to me before. I had to restart the game.
2, 1.
Okay, I'll be back.